Today I'd like to show you how to make some gluten-free pizza dough. I also use this as a bread and I season it differently. If I want to make a breakfast bread, I'll just keep it very plain like I'm going to show you today, and then I'll cut it into little slices. And then what I'll do in the morning is I'll use the Kite Hill non-dairy cream cheese to put on it, and I might food process up some fresh cherries or berries to put on top of it. And that's what I'll have as my breakfast. If I'm doing a pizza dough, you can add different spices into it. But the main thing is that this is quick and easy. It's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, and very easy to make. It's made with flaxseed, which is very healthy for you, as well as celery, which we've talked about in the past, to help you balance your electrolytes as well as being a prebiotic. So this is great for your gut health. If you are somebody that has digestive issues, you have constipation, this will be really, really good for you. You're getting in some good healthy fats and some good prebiotic. So with that being said, let's get started. You're going to take flaxseed. I like to grind mine because you get more nutritional value out of it if you grind it yourself right before using it. But you can buy the flax already ground. So you're going to take 2 cups of ground flaxseed. I like to take 4 stalks of celery, and you're going to use a cup of water. You're going to chop up your celery and put the water in with it and food process it. When you do that, you're going to then add it into the flax seed and you'll mix it up. You'll add 1 teaspoon of salt. So I like the Himalayan salt because it's filled with minerals, and you mix that together. Now, if you want to add more spices to a pizza dough, you can add garlic salt, you can add onion, you can do oregano and basil and all that. I keep it plain because I want to make the bread or the pizza dough versatile so I can use it for my morning too. So I'll add those spices on afterwards. So let's get started. I have taken my celery and put it in the food processor with a cup of water, and I'm pouring it in to the 2 cups of ground flaxseed. I'm then going to mix it all up. Now, when flax gets wet, it becomes mucousy, which is what we want. It's a thickener. So you're just going to keep mixing it together. Make sure you get all the flax nice and wet. You may have to add more water. In previous videos, I made flax crackers. And again, flax is so healthy for you. So refer back to that. If I was doing a guacamole, I would do flax crackers or non-dairy cheese on it with some avocado and some onion and some tomato. And it just is it's a huge hit. Salsa you can put on it too. So refer back to that video as well. Then what I'm going to do is take my pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to add in about a teaspoonful. And then just mix all that together. Now, when you're done, this is going to be just like a pizza dough ball. Okay? You're going to take your cookie sheet. I always like put in parchment paper, and I always put a little bit of olive oil on the parchment paper. And I just spread it out like you're going to spread out a pizza dough. I get the dough to about 1/4 inch thickness. Now you don't want to bear down too hard that you're sticking to the parchment paper. Just keep going out like this. We're done. So we're going to put this in a preheated oven of 350. Okay, so I took the crust out of the oven. So I had it at 350 for about 10 minutes. Then what I did was I put the heat up to 400. Remember, it had the parchment paper underneath, and I flipped it over, took the parchment paper off, and put the heat up to 400 for another 10 minutes. So what happens is it just gets bendable and you're good to go. So then I take my Moikanos non-dairy cheese. This is the one with chive. Spread it on top. I've got some tomatoes, some red onions, some fresh basil. Put that on top with salt and pepper, and you're good to go. You have your gluten-free, dairy-free pizza crust. You can also use this like a bread in the morning. and it's delicious and nutritious for you, and pennies on the dollar to make. You don't have to buy those expensive crusts with a bunch of fillers in them. Remember, small, consistent action steps reap great rewards. Health is a choice. Choose to be alive and well.